Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. Today I have a very special palette to share with you guys, and it is from Nomad Cosmetics. This is their Chicago Speakeasy palette. This is what the box looks like that it came in. I'm loving the cover art. It's like that velvet touch finish and a little gold foiling into here. Of course, on the back you have the name of the palette. You also have that it's cruelty free and it's good for 12 months after opening. Of course, we know shadows last a lot longer than that, so I wouldn't typically go by that. This palette is going to be a 15 pan color story. In this palette, you are getting 10 matte shades and 5 beautiful multi-chrome shadows. This palette is going to drop on Monday night, October the 7th at 11:59 p.m. CST. I do have an affiliate code with Nomad Cosmetics. I always forget it. It's either Steff or Steff10. I'm going to have it right here, and it's also in the description box, but that will save you 10% off of your order. And I want you to know that this palette is not limited edition. Now, what else did you need to know about this? I told you the price, $59. The only thing that I don't know, and one thing that I love about Nomad Cosmetics, is every time they do a palette, there's always a special charity behind the palette that represents the city, state, country where the palette is representing. But I don't have that insert card here, and I'm not seeing it on the back of the box. So I'm assuming it's something in Chicago that's going to be a charity in Chicago that's going to be benefiting from this beautiful palette. And I cannot wait to create 2 looks for you guys. If it is your first time here on my channel, let me just welcome all of you. Hello there, my name is Steff. I love trying out new makeup. I have a soft spot in my heart for indie makeup. I do multiple looks with eyeshadow palettes, get ready with me style of videos. If that sounds great to you, come on and be part of our makeup family. Do me a favor, click on that subscribe button, hit the bell next to it. That way you'll be notified every time I do drop a new video. And if you're a fan of Nomad Cosmetics, I know a lot of you collect these palettes. You're definitely going to want to give this video a big thumbs up before you go. As usual, check the description box for links and codes to everything that I'll be referencing and wearing in today's video. Some of those links and codes are affiliate, so if you do end up shopping through them, using them, I thank you so much for helping me support this channel. Let's get started with Chicago Speakeasy from Nomad. If you guys want to see my full review of this palette, I'm also going to do a wear test. Keep on watching. All right, so I believe I am going to be wearing 2 different looks to work today. It is a Friday, so it's going to be probably, hopefully, a very slow day. So let's dive into this palette. First off, I noticed we're getting a lot of neutrals. We're also getting reds and purples, and I think red and purple is a beautiful color combination. We can't forget those 2 greens in the center. I love that we're getting a matte black over here, and then some lighter shades to kind of just anchor the look with, use as transition shades and whatnot. I think that I want to do something with the green because I love green. Green is one of my favorite colors, and I'm going to start here with this in the inner corner. And then I actually think I'm going to try and do a little bit of a halo eye, and then I'm going to use this darker purple on the outer corner, and then do the green right in the center, and maybe pop it with a little bit of the purple or this lighter shade right in the center. We'll see how that turns out, but let me start here. This shade is called the Green Mill, and I've already primed my eyelids with my e.l.f. Lock It Down eyeshadow primer, and I'm using my Game Beauty E01 to start applying this first matte green shade. Next, I'm going to go in with this purple shade called Knock and Speak Easy. And I'm taking this shade on a Rephr 13 Max. I love using the Rephr 13 brushes whenever I do a halo eye. All right, I think that looks nice. Now I'm going to go in with this green purple shifty shade right here. This one is called Southside. And I'm going to lay down some of my new Gourmand Girls Shimmer Primer first. I'm using my Rephr 02 to apply the primer. Now I'm going in with that shade Southside. Ooh, that's really pretty. It's almost like a seafoam green with the purple reflect. I love that. That looks so good. I'm going to touch up just the outer and inner corner with the respected shadows. Okay, now I told you guys that I also wanted to do an additional little pop of color. And I think I'm going to do this one right here because this one also has, and I don't know if you can see, like a purple green reflect to it. This one is called Chicago Fizz. We'll just add a little bit right in here. Give it that little something extra. You can see it there on the bottom. That's where I'm focusing it. So cute. Okay, now for the lower lash line, I think I'm going to use this shade down here. This one is called Blind Pig. I'm using my BH Cosmetics little ride or die pencil brush. This brush has been with me for 10 years at least. I think I want to bring down the green shimmer to the lower lash line inner corner. I still have some of the glitter primer, or not the glitter primer, but the shimmer primer on the back of my hand. So I'm just going to apply it right in there. Just like that. All right, guys, I'm going to go off camera to take care of the finishing touches. I will be right back to show you this completed look number 1. All right, guys, so here is the completed look number 1. Look at that eyeliner on the lower lash line. That is a ColourPop multi-chrome cream gel liner. This one is in the shade Wild Idea. Oh my God, it's like the perfect eyeliner for that inner corner. The purple on the outer corner, the green on the inner corner, and in the center. I thought that this look turned out really well. Mascara I'll be using in today's video is Give by Gwen Stefani. Love this one. And of course, my Ride or Die Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Liquid Liner on the top lash line. Let's move over to the left eye and we'll start working on look number 2. All right, so for look number 2, I feel like we need to play with some of the rusty tones. I wonder how dark this one is. Ooh, these feel buttery, creamy, smooth. You know what? I think I want to try this one. I'm going to apply it towards the brow bone. And then I'm going to work my way into these 3 shades right here. I might even pop it with the black if I feel like I need to. But I would like to incorporate the purple, the red, and maybe this purple down here. Let's see how all that's going to pan out. But I'm going to start first with this one. This one is called Prohibition. I'm using my Game Beauty E03 to apply. You'll notice I'm just kind of placing it again up towards the brow bone. For me, this is pretty much a flesh tone color shade. And if you're the same skin tone as I am, you could use this to set your primer if you like a set primer. I don't usually set my primer. I like it to have a little bit of tackiness to it, but some of you might be opposite, and that's okay. Now I'm going to dip into the shade right here. This one is called the Absinthe House. And I'm using, I hope this brush isn't too big, a BK212. And just blend it up here, like right on the brow bone, but not taking it too high towards the brow. That way we have some of that empty space up there. All right, just something like that, just to give that transition area a little bit of color. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Windy City, and I'm taking this on a Rephr 15 Mini. Start out here on the outer corner and then just work inwards. All right, I think we're getting a very nice blend. Now in a BK A502, I'm going to go into this shade right here. This one is called the Drunken Goat. That is a really pretty shade. Really nice dark brown. I think I want to add with the same brush a little bit of this black down here. This one is called Capone. Just to really kind of smoke this out. Yeah, that looks really nice. All right, now I'm going to lay down some more glitter, not glitter primer, shimmer primer to the lid so we can start playing with some of these beautiful multi-chrome shadows. Using the Rephr 02 to apply. Now I'm going to go in with Belvedere. Same brush, you can see the reflect there. I'm going to keep this on the outer half. Ooh, that's really pretty with those browns. Now I'm going to dip into this shade right here. This one is called Aviation. Very pretty. Oh my goodness, look at that. Gorgeous. Now for the lower lash line, I think I'm going to go into the shade. I'm going to go back into Windy City. I'm using a Rephr 03 and take it about halfway. Same brush. Now I'm going to go in with probably this shade right here. This one is called the Drifter. Really nice. I like that. There's one shade that I do want to try, and there's only going to be a couple that I didn't get to try. Like I didn't get to try this shade right here. And actually, I think that's the only one because this is the other shade that I wanted to go in with. This one is called Gin Ricky. And I'm going to spray that Rephr 03 and apply down here. Oh, that's the perfect complement. Look at all of that dimension, that shift. Let me go take care of the finishing touches. I will be right back to show you the completed look number 2. All right, guys, so here's the completed look number 2. I think this look is my favorite just because of all the different tones and shifts in there. It looks so cool. It looks so cool. The only thing I did different was add this NYX eyeliner. Or is this an eyeliner or is this a, it's a lip liner, but I still put it in the waterline. It's okay. I've done that before. Nothing happens. This one is in the shade. What shade is this one? Why do they make the shades so complicated? Why can't they just put it right here? It is 10 out of 10. That is what I have in the lower waterline over here. I love it. I'm going to be wearing these looks for at least 10 hours today, and that's when I will give you guys my final thoughts on this palette, but I have a really good feeling about it. I've always had such a good experience with Nomad Cosmetics, but we'll see. And look, I didn't get any fallout while I was creating these looks, so that already is a bonus. But I will check in with you guys when I get home from work, and we'll see what these looks are looking like. Hey guys, so this is a 10-hour check-in, and this is how the Nomad eyeshadow palette, the Chicago Speakeasy palette, is looking. I have a crease here, but this is my natural crease, and the product didn't wear off. The shadow didn't come off. I think it still looks great. I still think this is my favorite look as well. And I like it. I think it's a fun palette. I think it's a different palette going into fall. A lot of fun shades. There's some neutral shades in there if you don't feel like being too colorful. And I like it. This palette is going to launch this coming Monday. What did we say? Was it October 7th at 11:59 p.m. CST? My affiliate code Steff10 or Steff, I always forget, but it will save you 10% off. Check the description box for all the details. And I like this palette. I think it's a pretty good one. If you collect Nomad Cosmetics, I definitely think it's something that you're going to want to add to your stash. And I really think that you're going to enjoy it. Let me know what you thought of today's looks. Which look was your favorite? And is Nomad Chicago Speakeasy palette going to be in your future? Sound off in the comments down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. Y'all have a great day or night wherever it is y'all are at. Stay hydrated, drink that water, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.